Alright students, so welcome to Madison. I want to show you an introduction to the city, where we are, what people will meet, and just everything about the Midwest and the United States. So here's Madison. This is the downtown area. You can see the Capitol building. It's actually the second largest Capitol building in the US. So it's that big white one in the middle. And this is the downtown area where everyone goes to work. And then the University of Wisconsin's right nearby. You got Lake Mendota, and it's surrounded by 3 lakes. It's really fun in the summer. So you can see in the United States, you flew into here in Chicago. It's right in the middle near Wisconsin. But we're here at the Capitol, Madison, Wisconsin, and it's in Wisconsin, with Milwaukee being the other large city. But you can see Washington, D.C., that's where President Obama lives right now, and New York City, you got California, and of course Miami, Florida. But you can see we're situated right in the center of the United States, and we get so many different cultures that come here, and it's very exciting. So the Midwest is the region we live in, and that's where you get winter. It's really cold outside now with the snow, and you get a nice summer and fall and spring. But you can see it's a very nice city, or location with all the Great Lakes nearby. You can see they're huge lakes, but the surrounding states are really nice. But we're right here in Wisconsin, and you flew into Chicago, Illinois, right in the O'Hare International Airport. That's one of the largest airports in the world, actually. But there's a beautiful skyline with a lot of skyscrapers, right? Huge buildings. It's just an exciting city, so much architecture. So many fun people with a bunch of museums and different sports. You can see at the Millennium Park, this is really the biggest park in Chicago, and it's right downtown, and it's beautiful with trees, with different concerts that you can have there, and then you can see this very big bean. They call it the giant bean, and it's a reflection. You go up to it, take a picture, you'll see yourself. It's really fun, and that's right downtown in the Millennium Park area. Navy Pier, it's so fun. There's so many rides, and it's like a big festival area where you have roller coasters. I mean, there's a couple Ferris wheels, but it's really exciting to go there during the summer and in the fall and spring where water is all around you. President Obama, of course, Barack Obama is the new president of the United States for the second term for another 4 years, and he grew up in Chicago. That's actually where he did his master's degree. And you can see his home is right there. We have a tour planned to see his home as well in Chicago, so that'll be exciting. You can see this is the celebration of when he won like 3 or 4 weeks ago. But really exciting to have Obama grow up here in the Midwest, very similar to Madison. Now going to Wisconsin, Milwaukee has about 1 million people in it, and it's the largest city in Wisconsin. And we have a lot of activities planned for here. For example, the art museum. It's just a gigantic museum with so many history, so much art. It's amazing, and the actual building you can see is just so cool looking. Look at the pictures. I mean, it's a huge building. Also, Milwaukee boasts the largest music festival in the world. It's huge. It just has so many different stages all across this city. And it's just a big park area where you can have a lot of fun listening to music, and it's really exciting. Now going to another city in Wisconsin, it's actually 30 minutes from here, and it's called the Wisconsin Dells. It's called the water park capital of the world, and you cannot find any better place to go on water parks or go down slides or on roller coasters or anything. You can see here, this is the Kalahari. It's their largest park. And they have an indoor, go-karts. They have indoor mini golf. They have a huge water park. It's just so much fun. I've been there all throughout growing up. I would drive 6 hours just to go here, and it's 30 minutes from here, so it's nothing. And we're gonna have so much fun there. I have a video that I want to show you, actually. It's huge. There's hundreds of people on there, and I'm on the top of the slide. This is the highest slide they have. There's also one in the middle there, But they have so many different tubes and so many different. This one I'm on, it's actually a raft. You sit on a raft and it moves forward, and you get water sprayed at you, and you just go through tubes. And it's very safe, but extremely exciting. You can see here. So you go through here, and it's a lot of fun.
You want to go on one of those?
Yeah, that's fine. So, like I said, it's the largest water park in the world, and it's just amazing. The water sprays everywhere. You can just, there's so many different jungle gyms and everything. It's the outdoor water park, cool. And they have so many slides. You can see here, you just go up and down this pendulum thing. But it's the largest outdoor water park, and it's huge. They have roller coasters. They have also bumper cars and other different cars. In the Wisconsin Dells, they also have duck boats, is what they call them. You can drive on land, and you can just drive right into the water. And it's so fun because you get to go all throughout the rivers, and you get to drive all over the Wisconsin Dells, and they actually use these in the Army, so it's very sturdy. Yeah, and going into Madison now, this is where we are, right? Madison, Wisconsin, the capital of Wisconsin. And I'll show you our two dorms. This is where we are right now, at our Madison East dorm. And we also have another dorm here on the west side. But Abundant Life, this is where you go to school. It's right here. It's just a quick drive from the East dorm. And then this is Edgewood and another school, Madison Country Day. But the Capitol building is right here. So we're really close to the downtown area, but it's just you can see all the lakes there. See how Wisconsin's just covered with lakes. So it's really fun in the summer to swim. University of Wisconsin, Madison. This is what Madison is known for. I'm sure you guys have heard of the Badgers, right? That's the mascot for University of Wisconsin-Madison. But the city was made for this school, and it was founded in 1848. And just an unbelievable school. It's one of the top 20 schools in the entire nation. And some of the best CEOs of big companies come from Madison. And it's just one of the best schools. You can see here, that's the education building. It's actually brand new as of last year. That's the engineering hall on the bottom left. And a lot of engineers go here. It's a huge building. This is a terrace where in the summertime you can just have a nice ice cream cone or get a burger and just sit out on the lake, and it's just really fun, and a lot of students study there as well. You can see here it's a huge campus, almost 1,000 acres, and there's about 43,000 students that come just here to this school. So it's an unbelievable school. And that's a brand new union for the students up here, Union South. We'll actually go there for a tour. It's an unbelievable building, brand new. And then Bascom Hall. This is where Abraham Lincoln's statue is. This is where a lot of people study at Bascom Hall. And it's the foundation. It's the first couple buildings that were made in 1848. But like I said, an unbelievable school. So much education in this city. And that's why it's known for the second best education city in the entire nation. Madison, unbelievable. I'll show you a quick intro video to Madison. We'll just watch the first 2 minutes of it. But that's Bascom Hall, like you saw with Abraham Lincoln. You guys.
Madison was founded in 1848, opening for education in 1849 with an overall class of 17 students. The university is now made up of over 42,000 graduate, undergraduate, and professional students, including the university faculty and employees. The entire UW-Madison system is comprised of over 60,000 people and 375 colleges.
A beautiful campus. Students study all over. That's a dorm where they live. But that's really what the city's all about, is the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
The university's campus covers about 1.5 square miles.
And it's a big campus too, so it's about a mile across. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. Private instrument lessons, trumpet, clarinet, saxophone, drums, anything you can think of. We have private tutors for. We have art, of course. a lot of different sports. You can do basketball, football, soccer, volleyball with Abundant Life, or we can go with private companies that we're partnered with here, like Kiva Sports Center. It's unbelievable. They have so many different indoor activities. There's a huge facility actually, and also you can do ice hockey with the Madison Ice Arena. 510's golf. It's an indoor golf where you can do mini golf indoors. You can hit balls really far with heated, even in the middle of the winter. So it's really fun. Have you guys ever gone horseback riding? There's a big stable on the east side actually with UW Hoofers, and they have a bunch of horses, like 30 horses. You can go horseback riding, you can learn all about them. But it's so much fun with tennis, golf, all these sports. We also have a lot of field trips, like you saw earlier, Wisconsin Dells, right? We're going to be going there, and it's so much fun there. Of course, there's other museums that we're going to go to, like the Children's Museum, where you learn about everything in the history about children, about U.S., and it's so much fun there. UW Arboretum is just a huge expanse of trees, nature, animals, and they're all in their natural habitat. That's the top left picture up there. But it's really fun to go take pictures and watch birds and everything. Tyrol Basin, see here? If you've ever gone skiing or snowboarding or any of those winter sports, it's so much fun. They have about 6 or 7 different hills. So you can go anywhere if you're a beginner or you're really good, like you're doing jumps or something. But I'm a beginner myself, so they have private lessons there, so we'll be excited for that. If you've ever heard of Jelly Belly, remember those candy canes we had at winter? Remember the candy canes we had about a week ago for our Christmas celebration? They were made from Jelly Belly, and it's a huge factory, and you can go there, put a little hat on, and look how they make all their candy and all their products and everything. It's really exciting. And then the Exelon is a huge gas company in Chicago, and you get to go inside, and it's just a massive building. You get to see huge tanks of how they manufacture their products, and it's really cool to see those companies. And if you like music or if you like symphonies, we have a Madison Symphony Orchestra here in Madison, and they're unbelievable. They're some of the best artists in the world, and they play every week actually, and every 2 weeks here in Madison. We'll go see one of their events, as well as Lake Geneva. It's a very nice lake down about 30 minutes from here, and just mansions. There's mansions everywhere. It's Wisconsin's wealthiest people live there. It's a lot of business owners, and we get to see how they live and what their life is like on the rich. We also have a zoo right here in Madison. You can see so many different lions and elephants and everything. It's a huge zoo. It's really exciting. But that's some of the field trips, and you can see that was Jelly Belly right there, and Henry Vada's Zoo, and then here's Lake Geneva with huge mansions. Like I said, you can go boat trips there, and you can go sailboating and everything. But it's a beautiful city. But Jelly Belly, you'll like that. You get to eat a lot of candy, and you get to learn how they make them. They have like 150 flavored jelly beans. Jelly beans. They have like 150 flavors, and you can try all of them if you want. You know, they might kick you out eventually if you eat too many, but you'll turn into jelly. But yeah, so excited. I mean, this is the events for Madison, and it's so exciting here. You get to learn more and more as you spend time at Abundant Life Christian School, and also during the field trips, you'll meet so many different students, as well as obviously Americans. So we're so excited for this upcoming couple weeks, and get ready for Wisconsin Dells. Yeah. Any questions about Madison? No questions? Yeah, we'll learn when we go. We'll go play all the activities and everything. We'll have some fun. All right.